If you're a new manager, what does it really mean to listen first? Take the quote from the late Stephen Covey: seek to understand, then be understood. This is the model that you should approach as a new manager, to listen first. Let's take the first part: seek to understand. You want to understand currently how the work is being performed. Yes, it's important to meet with your people one-on-one, but you want to tell your team, yes, we'll get to that point, but I really need to understand how the work is performed. What do? You have to first create what's called an activity list, which documents all the work being done, the frequency of the work, and the reasonable expectation of the work itself. This will allow you to take inventory of all the jobs people are doing, also how many times they're doing this particular job, and if you have a reasonable expectation, how long should it take to do one job? So what you'll discover when you do this activity, that one, the frequency may be varied, and the most important thing that you'll discover is that there may not be a reasonable expectation, because one person will say this should be in 60 minutes and someone else might say it's in 30 minutes and your boss might say it's an hour and a half. That's the first red flag. But still continue compiling that inventory of all the work with the current reasonable expectations of the jobs. When you do this particular activity, seek to understand how the work is being done. What's step 1, 2, 3, 4? How do you do the work? What are some of the things that are causing you not to complete work? What skill sets does one need to complete the work? If you do this activity correctly, it'll help you clearly understand how the work is performed and what's needed to perform the work. Remember, you're seeking to understand. The second part of being understood is once you compile everything together, then it's your turn to create a path for success. If you like this kind of content, follow for more, join our newsletter, and if you need help with this, DM me.